Welcome everyone to HFN, also known as HueFin News. Today is February the 24th, 2021. We're going to give you all the price prediction update for sundial growers. You guys can tell that we already did a price prediction recently. In fact, it was on February the 4th, 2021. We expected the market to see higher price, and as you can tell on the price chart, it has exceeded our ultimate expectations of that restriction area of around $2. Cool. But you know what? We call the market. That is something that we possess here on this particular channel. And if you all want to learn how to call the markets right alongside with us, before you go, make sure you hit the like button, share the video, and also subscribe to this channel if you all want to learn more about how to call the markets, because we're simply here to predict and get in position so that we can capitalize on the anticipated price movement that we are seeing from the trap. So let's go ahead and talk about the price prediction that we did in sundial right there on February the 4th. We played the strength. We saw it coming, and ultimately 67.8% was tagged out in the market in sundial about 3 or 4 days into the prediction. You guys can see that we called it. We expected the market to go higher in price, and it has actually exceeded what we expected it to do. I mean, ultimately within this prediction, the market in sundial came all the way up here towards $4 or $3.98. That's about 236% profitability right there in a very quick pop movement higher. So excellent job to you if you was able to catch that, if you was able to call the market in anticipation to see that go higher in price. Now that is over. So we need to ensure as to what is anticipated to occur into the market in sundial now. So let's go ahead and take this away. And right now, you guys can see that we identified a restriction area into the market in sundial all the way back here, since January 30th, 2020, and it even acted as support back in December 2019. That is still in play, okay? Now, as you can see, the market in sundial is trading right there around $1.25, which it was acting as support and restriction for a couple of days. Let me show you. So you have this day here, and you have, that's the first one. The market was acting as restriction in sundial. That's the second one. And then you have the market here holding this area of support. So $1.25 is going to be crucial for us to look at in terms of whether or not we're going to see strength or weakness. Because if we continue to see strength in the market in sundial, i.e. the price simply trades above $1.25, we would expect the market to hold support there and try another movement higher price. Okay, we break $1.25, $1.23 to the downside, then we now understand that the overall strength that sundial was going through recently with that massive movement higher in price, and it's gone. Okay, so let's see what's going on into the market in sundial right here around $1.25. Okay, so we're going to break this down on the hourly time frame real quick, and let's see what's been occurring into the market in sundial on the hourly time frame. Okay, because what we're seeing into the market right now is definitely an emphasis that they want to hold price above $1.20. That's very good to see. We can get another movement higher in price based on what we're seeing right now on the 3-hour chart. The 90-minute time frame in sundial, we're getting the same type of ideas, that the market, if anything, is not really all that bearish. You guys can see that is actually trying to create a landing zone. So we saw a movement lower, and now you're going to see the market kind of level out around $1.25 as support, with some restriction into the market around $1.60 to $1.75. Okay, that's what we're seeing right now. 45-minute chart. The market in sundial definitely wants to continue to see some movement higher price. Like I said, we got to identify some restriction. The first one is $1.40. Next one would be $1.60, then ultimately around $1.75. Okay, those are the areas to which there are sellers sitting the sideline waiting to sell their sundial stock in the market, which would impinge the market from going higher. Okay, now when you look at this on a longer time frame, this is the 3-day time frame, the market in sundial it is still generally weak. Well, do we see anything different on the 5-day? The 5-day time frame, the market in sundial is still weak. Okay, so I wouldn't be surprised to see the market in sundial come and try to test real quick. It might be a day or so of the market coming down here to a clean dollar to try to support itself and then try to move higher in price. But what's going on over the last couple of 3-day and 5-day time frame definitely emphasizes that the market here is weak. Okay, weekly time frame, again, 2 days, 10 hours left on this current 2-day time frame, but we're still garnering a lot of weakness. And one of the good things that I do like right now is the fact that the market on the weekly time frame is trying to hold that $1.20, $1.25 area. Okay, now, as you all know, a lot of the weakness was coming through the market for the NASDAQ, letting us know that the volatility is finally here. Don't be surprised to see the market in sundial come all the way back down towards $1. Okay, let's look at this on the 3 weeks time frame. And again, this definitely gives us a little bit more emphasis of weakness here too. Okay, so our main concern is to see this market in sundial hold support around $1. All right, we need to see that occur, which kind of translates over onto the minute time frame. Even here on, the hourly time frame, we're seeing the market in sundial wanting to keep price above $1.20. So depending on your time preference, if you're here in the long term into the market in sundial, it does look as if the market has a little bit more volatility, look like it has a little bit more time to go lower to that $1 area, which isn't all a loss. But if you're here to trade this on a short time frame, hourly time frame, day time frame, yeah, the market in sundial is anticipated to see some movement higher price. Okay, so seeing that we don't do this particular stock in the long term, on a day-to-day time frame, on an hourly time frame, we'll have to play the market with the weakness, even though I'm telling you now that the market is giving us some strength though. Okay, and initially I will be expecting the market in sundial to try to give us a little pop, quick movement to the upside. Definitely can expect that due to the amount of volatility and also how the market is able to give us a probable precursor of strength on the daily time frame. But when I look at this on the 5-day, even here on the weekly time frame, I'm seeing weakness. Okay, I really won't become more bullish until I see this market in sundial come back up above $1.50. Once that occurs, this forecast will be invalidated and the market will continue to see some higher price movement. Okay, but for the time being, we're simply going to play a little bit more weakness in sundial. We would skim off TP right there around $1, which is around 20% profitability. That is definitely an area of contention to where we can see more support entering the market for sundial. Okay, now that is our prediction. That is our expectations going forward into the market in sundial. Now it's your turn. Where do you all expect this particular market to go? Call the market. This is our call. This is our expectations of what we're expecting to see in sundial. Now, give us your comment. Let us know. Make sure you maintain a profitability and trade different.